Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, man.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Beer and, the Wilmington Brewers podcast, where we let you know what's going on in our tap room each week. This week we are joined by a special guest. We have Stefan Talabasco, aka the Freak, aka Frankie Paul, aka the Hungarian nobleman of the 14th century, aka aggressively hopped.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
Or beer.
Yeah.
Or beer.
Yeah.
Are we? Yeah. Cheers,
Yeah,
cheers again, guys.
Let's do it.
This is
Hey,
delicious.
thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're the first guest on this show and I think you might be the only viewer.
I feel so what? I feel so honored to be here, guys.
Yeah. All right, so tell us why you're here, Stefan.
Well, I'm here because we're releasing Who's Operating again. We released it back on Veterans Day in November. Now we're releasing it again for Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
May 24th, right here, 1,700 to 2,200. That's 5 to 10 for you non-military guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. We're going to have the beer on tap. We're going to have cans of it. We'll have support from Blue Hen Vets are going to be there. And all the proceeds from this go to Project Recover, which is just an amazing organization. Run out of UD that uses 21st century science to repatriate MIAs that are killed in action overseas.
And this is part of a project called
Yeah.
IPAs for
MIAs,
MIAs.
yeah.
So if you guys love America and you guys want to come out and support those guys that gave the ultimate guys and girls that gave the ultimate sacrifice that are still over there somewhere overseas, we want to bring them home. Come out, check us out here, and drink some Who's Operating.
Yeah.
Our donation is going to go directly to help Project Recover. But if you'd like to know more about a really great organization, they're going to be here that Friday as well. So it's your opportunity to come out, learn a little bit more, even learn how you might be able to volunteer and do a little extra help for them.
Yeah, I saw that. I think they're going to Palau right now to do some things. I had a college classmate from Palau. Yeah.
Where is Palau?
It's somewhere in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It's like a dot.
That's just an island.
The island, I think, is being generous.
That's killer.
No offense to the people from that island.
We support you Palauians.
So let's talk. And that night, in addition to having a rock and tap room, we'll have live music. We'll have things going on. But let's talk about this week.
We have a packed week.
Got a packed week. Dungeons and Drafts on Monday night. Tuesday night, Turntable Tuesday. It's a theme night. 80s hip hop. So
it is the hip hop edition.
Yeah. So wear those giant gold chains.
Yeah, get those old school alarm clocks.
Tangos.
Yeah, my Adidas. Would be
tracksuits.
Yeah, any of that would be great. Come on out. We're gonna spin some good stuff.
We're gonna fight for your right to park.
You guys are all super lame with those shoes, man. If you're not rocking Reebok pumps, what do you even wear?
I was going my Adidas because it's an actual Run DMC song.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme. That's right on time.
It's tricky.
You know what? I think we're getting dangerously close to some trademark infringements. So if that was bleeped out,
let's just draw another CD.
Yeah. So that's Tuesday night, the 14th, and Wednesday we got trivia as always. Always seems to be a packed house here for trivia. So come on out, play some games. Thursday we've got Drag Bingo with Jolene Cuisine, Delaware's Drag Bear, and on Friday night live music from Christopher and Richie D.
Yep.
Right here, hopefully out in the beer garden. The weather hopefully is going to turn because it has been every weekend it seems it's miserable.
We just cannot catch a break now.
And then on Saturday night, Spooky Speaky, which is just incredible. And on Saturday and Sunday next week, we will have Mitch's Mo Better here with chicken. And for those that eat too much chicken on Saturday night, we've got yoga on Sunday morning.
Sounds lovely.
It's a packed week.
Yeah.
Lots of things for beer and.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, if you want to interact with us on the and portion of this, Morgan and I, the gal who's been running trivia, she and I have been talking about our next themed trivia night. Ooh. I am pulling for The Office.
Okay. Well,
that's what she said.
I'm drinking some Inner Office.
Good tie-in. Good tie-in.
Yes.
You know what? You deserve a craft beer.
ding,
Ding.
ding.
Hey, what are we drinking now?
Oh, okay. Well, let me drink it first.
Well, on theme, I'm drinking Inner Office Memo just because it's a little early in the day for you guys to go heavy like you.
Go heavy. Yeah, we are definitely rocking out strong. So what I've done, you guys know I love all the other in-state producers, particularly the gentleman from Painted Stave. So we went down, we grabbed 4 bourbon barrels from Painted Stave. Some of you guys are familiar with the quick in and out dip that we had with our Pulkrinator,
Yeah.
the Doppelbock. Well, the beer in my hand is Mechanical Dissonance that has sit in those bourbon barrels for about 6 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. However, we also have a really close relationship with some coffee people. That's Lucky Shot Coffee and Rock Bottom Roasters.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of cold brew that we have blended out with some bourbon barrel aged imperial stouts.
So
Can I buy another adjective?
so for marketing, this is going to be called the Bourbon Barrel Aged Cold Brew Coffee Cold Brew Coffee Infused Mechanical Dissonance.
Try to say that again.
Yeah. I don't think I can.
Let's just drink it.
It's, you know what, like our style, it's got a very long name.
Yeah.
I don't even like coffee, and this is delicious.
I'm just saying, like, this is gonna be my like go-to beer until we drink it all.
If that's your go-to beer, you're going to need a stretcher.
You're going to be on the floor, man.
Well,
What's
you know,
coming in
it's
at
about
10%?
Yeah, it is 10%.
As we've said, it's about quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
You don't have to drink it like just a 9-ounce glass a day keeps the doctor away.
What kind of doctor are you going to?
all right. But on beer, guys,
Yes.
one of my favorite beers we dropped this last weekend, which is Ambiguous Interest. If you guys are not familiar with this, it's a very underrepresented style in the pantheon of beer. This is a Crystal Weiss. And what a Crystal Weiss is it's a wheat beer. I hear you guys all asking for wheat beer when I'm behind the bar. We've got your wheat beer, but this is in the form of a wheat lager. So don't think about Allagash, don't think about Blue Moon, like that type of thing. This is a traditional German lager that has, obviously we're using a lager yeast to brew it. It's sitting in the tank for an extended period of time to let everything drop out. It's just a crystal clear lager that is brewed with a hefty amount of wheat.
Yeah, biggie.
And it clocks in at over 7%.
It is biggie.
Yeah.
So it is a great way to tie one on. If you haven't tried that beer yet, you absolutely need to try it.
Yeah.
Other than that, we just got done talking about this stout. And for those of you that are fans of our really intense sours, I'm not talking about the fun, fruity stuff, but the really intense sours, you're in luck because Cheeky Peaches is going to be rolling out this weekend. So if you're into that type of thing, by all means, come out, get your Mitch's Mo Better, get your reggae on, and
Get your Who's Operating IPA.
That's the
following
weekend.
Oh, that's the follow.
Yeah.
Get that.
Just plan to be here every weekend for the
Yep.
rest of the summer
And get everything you
then
need.
you're good.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a question. I should already know this. What is the ABV for
Who's Operating?
Who's Operating?
It's mid-6s.
mid-6s. All right.
Mid-6,
For
yeah.
those guys that are out there looking for that mid-6s.
Yeah, and it's what did we say?
Aggressively.
It's aggressively hopped,
Just
like
the
our
freak.
friend here,
Yeah.
the freak.
The Hungarian nobleman.
I mean, what else can you say about it?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Hey, it actually, what I could say about it, Stefan, is it pops off with some really pronounced grapefruit and tangerine notes. I mean, when you were smelling it, isn't that what you got?
Tangerine, very hoppy.
Yeah. So when we're talking about these kind of things, guys, what I would say is if you take some tangerine and some grapefruit and roll it in sugar and then eat that, that's about what the smell and the flavor of this beer is. So it's definitely worth trying.
The other thing about it is that last fall when we did it, it was our fastest sellout beer, really ever. Like
Wow.
we made more of that than, many other beers, and it sold out faster. I think the only thing that was comparable was Railcar 1 back in 2020.
Do you know what's nice about something like that goes to support a charity? Is it feels really good to release that beer on a Friday and then write them a check the next week.
Yeah. So help us do that.
Help me accomplish this task, people.
Yeah.
Help me, help Craig and the rest of these guys support this. Come out and support this. A veteran-owned business, veterans brewing the beer to support a veteran initiative.
Yeah. I think.
How can you say no to that?
Well, one, if you do that, you certainly deserve a craft beer. Ding.
Whoa,
Ding,
ding.
And
I'm almost done. Can I?
Well, and I would just say, I mean, I feel like we're close to wrapping up, right?
Yep.
So can we wrap up by not only thanking these two gentlemen for their service, but thanking all the veterans out there watching for your service? We really appreciate it.
We salute you.
We salute you. And on that,
all right.
cheers.
Gross.
We'll see you in the tap room.